when I told you that my boyfriend's wife confronted me, then asked me to help her expose him, then we humiliated him at his own vow renewal? Yeah, well, that is not the end of the story. Not even close. After the day of the vow renewal, I truly thought my involvement was over. I had blocked Ethan on everything. Ashley had blocked him on everything and was filing for divorce. They weren't communicating other than communications about the kids. And I was just trying to heal because, again, I had no idea that this man had a wife. So I was also trying to get over this breakup. And for a while, everything was quiet. Too quiet. Because one random Tuesday, I get a call from Ashley, and she just sounds absolutely livid as soon as she starts talking. Ashley goes, do you want to know what this absolute idiot is trying to pull off? He is trying to say that we set him up at the vow renewal and that none of it's true. That actually, Ashley was the one cheating, and that when she was afraid that Ethan had caught her, she decided to expose him for cheating in front of all of their friends and family so that if he tried to say Ashley was cheating, she would look like a liar, which is not true. Ashley had never cheated on Ethan. He was the serial cheater, but he was trying to just lie to everyone to get out of it. And the best part, he was telling everybody that I was a paid actress, that Ashley hired me to come to this vow renewal and pretend to be his girlfriend. But it gets even wilder because Ashley tells me that the other day when she was doing the drop off and swapping kids with Ethan, he went to the kitchen, and when he did, he left his phone unattended, and she saw that there were messages popping up from a girl's name that she didn't recognize, and she still had Ethan's phone passcode. So she goes into the phone and she sees that, yeah, it is another girl that he was cheating with. This is not a new girl. This is a girl that he was dating at the same time that he was married to Ashley and dating me. So there were two of us. We just had no idea about her during the time of the vow renewal fiasco. And lucky for us, I guess this girl had sent a screenshot of one of her social media posts to Ethan, so Ashley was very easily able to find her. So what do? We reach out to this girl, let's call her Megan, and we ask her if she wants to get coffee. And it was the weirdest experience ever because only a few months ago, I was Megan. I was the one sitting at a coffee shop as I'm being told that the man that I thought was going to be my future husband actually had a wife. But she's also finding out that he had another girlfriend, so it wasn't even just her. But things went a little differently with Megan because while I believed Ashley right away, no questions asked, Megan was a lot more skeptical. And that's because apparently after this vow renewal thing, Ethan decided, wait, I actually need to get smarter about having a whole wife thing because it seems like people are finding out I have a wife. Megan says, actually Ethan just confided in me about his toxic ex-wife who just really wants to ruin every chance he has of finding love with someone new, and that she goes as far as hiring actresses to play his fake mistresses. So I know exactly what game you're playing. First of all, Ashley is like, wait, I'm actually his current wife. I'm not his ex-wife yet. The divorce is not finalized, so I don't know if he's telling you that I'm his ex-wife, but not yet. We are still married on paper. So that's when Ashley and I start going through all the evidence and proof we have with Megan that this man is a lying, cheating husband. And I show her all the proof of our relationship, how my relationship with Ethan overlapped hers. And the more and more proof there is, the less that she can believe Ethan because the proof is right there. And I can't even blame Megan for not immediately believing us because Ethan's a great liar. And yeah, I mean, I never would have guessed that he had a wife or that he was cheating on me or Ashley or Megan. He just didn't seem like a cheater. And finally, when Megan trusts us and knows that we're not lying to her, she tells us news that neither Ashley or I were expecting. She wasn't just dating Ethan, she was engaged to him. He proposed 2 days after the vow renewal. So instead of reflecting on the ways that he had hurt people, he immediately after the vow renewal goes out, buys a ring, and proposes to Megan and just decides that he's going to move on with this other woman. And that's when Megan starts crying and she says, I didn't want to admit it, but I think that there is another woman other than me. Which, are we surprised at this point? Are we surprised? No. And we were like, why do you think that? And she said that he's constantly texting someone all the time and then always hiding his phone. He's really weird about it. And if she tries to take his phone to change the song, he grabs it back. So yeah, she was already getting the little pit in her stomach that he's cheating, and now hearing all this, that he is a chronic cheater, she is sure that there's another woman. That's when Megan looks at us and says, I know that y'all are already done with him. You've moved on. You're trying to, get to the next point in healing in your lives. But Is there any way that y'all would help me confront him? I look at Ashley, I'm like, it's like deja vu, okay? This is the second woman that's asking me for my help confronting this man. But who am I to say no? Of course I was gonna help this girl confront this man that did all three of us dirty. You know, maybe he didn't learn his lesson the first time, but maybe second time's the charm.